Hello guys, welcome to a new video. I know it's been a long time. I think the last video I posted was like a month ago, but let's get to it. So more vlogs are coming, but I feel like I kind of went away from trading on my YouTube channel, and my YouTube channel is mostly trading. So, I need to do these videos more often. So this video is basically on how I prepare for the week. I know we have some crazy times in the market, especially at least me, someone that doesn't know too much about macros and all that. I just knew like, okay, there's a war, then gold should be just flying, which it didn't. No, so how do I myself protect myself from losing in these situations? Okay, so for me it's like very simple. I use supply and demand, basically support and resistance. And what I like to do is I just go on H4. So whenever the market is choppy like this, right? Whenever it's choppy like it's been for the past 2 3 weeks like this, I just go on H4 and start marking up shit. So it's very simple. I like to trade support and resistance. So what I wanna do, and let me remove everything, just so you guys can see. Remove everything. So what I will do is I get my box, my little box that I have here, and then I just go like, okay. So we can agree that this is the high. So if we was to go to all-time highs again, this is my target, obviously. Now the low is here, but we are not gonna go that way. We're not gonna get all the way down there, in my opinion. So I need to find another level where I know gold is more tempted to bounce off. So see, we have one bounce here, another bounce here. We keep bouncing off this zone as well. Sometimes it works as support. Sometimes it becomes the resistance, right? Here as well, you can see it this week. So just wanna go and mark it up. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Like for example, this for me, my initial thought on that level when it actually happened was, so we had that big ass drop to my 50 EMA. So I'm like, okay, I know this is getting ready for buys. I think I got some buys here. It was nice. And when we approached this zone right here, I'm like, okay, I think it's telling me that it wants to make kind of like a W pattern. Okay, so in fact, it did make the W pattern. So, obviously, if you go to M30, you're going to find better entries. If you just want to use the H4, then you're going to have to wait for this doji. And then you're going to have to wait for this bullish engulfing candle for entry on H4. So your first target is here. Second target, obviously, is somewhere around here. Now, this is tricky because this is the main target. Okay, so we did that. We didn't. I don't. For some reason, we stay. I will remember this week. It was like this for like the whole week, just ranging barely any movements. So I was swinging all the way from 4,000 and 700, something like that. I ended up closing, obviously, but then we have this massive drop on a Friday. Yeah, so it was tough. It was tough. It was confusing, but eventually we finally broke through this level. Although we continue to bounce off here, my next target obviously is this area right here. Okay, but now my initial process is we have and let me paint it so you guys can see it. And I know not many people watch my videos anymore, especially when I do trading. But if you are watching this, I hope this is something that you can use for your so you can do better. If you're struggling, I mean, I'm making money now with trading, so this is all I use basically for gold. So we had this nice sorry guys, we had this nice W pattern. Okay, now this is the neck of the W pattern. This whole thing here is the neck. So usually what I want to see is you have the W pattern, you have price breaking out, hopefully, and then if you have any source of retracement, then you're gonna have the retracement to the neck somewhere here for continuation, right? So if you don't catch the W pattern, which many times is kind of like a change of structure pattern, which you might not, just don't catch it because sometimes you don't want to catch a falling knife or whatever. Then you just gonna wait for this retracement. This is a This will be the continuation pattern. Okay, so let me remove this. We had this W pattern, boom, 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 boom. You never close above it, so I wanted more entries. There was a moment where I was like, oh shit, man, we going up. When I saw this candle right here, and then the next candle just boom. It is what it is. Um, but yeah, but now we eventually, finally, close above it, and now we using this as a zone. You can see that even when price is trying to just like go all this way down, like it's respecting this level, like it's not able to close below this level. All right, so I'm actually in some holding some longs from this area right here. Now, a potential next target. So we have this zone right here, and I'm gonna have to drop it a little bit so you guys can see it. Yeah, so we have this tiny zone here. You can see the price struggles here a little bit. See here as well, but I don't think we're gonna have any problem. So I'm gonna remove this. Okay. Now the main zones that I have is price ranging from, what is this? Basically 5,040 all the way to all-time highs. Now, obviously, I might not catch this zone, but let me add the other one. So we have this here. So before all-time highs, we might have some issues here. Okay. So this will be my first target. This will be my second target. Obviously, I'm swinging on my CFDs account. On my funded account with futures, unfortunately, I cannot swing, so I need to find new entries. Not every day, but whenever they present. So right now, I'm not talking about entries. Right now, I'm just talking about my zones, how I trade when the market is choppy, and the things that help me as a person that I love trending markets and continuation setups. How I manage myself and my capital during these times where prices is ranging. Some people love this, some people hate it. So I just found this way that helps me, and that's it. So yeah, this will be my first target. I'm just holding stops below here. Eventually, I will have my stops at break even, and I'm just trying to swing it. I know at some point once we break this, it's just 100% sure that we're gonna get to all-time highs, and at that point, I will just have a bunch of entries. I probably will have more entries. This tiny zone that I mentioned before, but I'm not marking it up. If we break this and we have like some sort of like retracement or whatever in lower time frame, I will most likely also have a few more entries here. Right now I'm holding two entries from here and here. I might have another entry here, more entries here, and if we fly and go above all them highs, I will have more positions open. So my main goal, especially for my not my prop firm account, to my CFD account, my real account, I want to have between $10,000 and $50,000 by the end of the year. Obviously, 10,000 is the main goal. It's by 3,000 already, so I'm not that far away. And now 50,000 might sound crazy, but trading gold, uh, and I'm swinging. So sometimes I be holding positions that are like about 1,000 or 2,000 in profit. Like I was before. Unfortunately, it dropped to almost break even, so I had to close some of my positions. But yeah, I know it's very possible, and again, especially with gold. So if we continue to fly and I'll continue to swing, then I know I will make above 10K before the year ends. But yeah, that's how I see the zones. I hope you find this video very very interesting, and you're someone that because I'm not really talking about entries. I'm talking about how I find my zone. So if you have a different strategy, different damn a different way of trading, for your entries, maybe these zones can help you out. And then once you see the price close to the zones, then you just apply your own strategy and find your own entries. I don't know. I just wanted to make a new video, especially about trading, which is what this channel is supposed to be about. So I hope you guys like it, and good luck everyone this week. See you guys in the next video.